Wow, that looks like a great way that I should start my day off. What up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today is a great day. It's a very good day, and I woke up today with my YouTube channel paying over $1,400 every 28 days. I wish they would just tell you how much they made every month, because you got to add on an extra 3 days. But when you consider that I'm making $70 a day now on YouTube, that is crossing $1,600 a month, which finally covers all of my bills. Which I'm very, very thankful for anyone who's watching these videos and who enjoys these videos and tutorials and money tips and stuff that I give out, because all I'm trying to do is show you guys the path that I took to basically financial freedom. And I wouldn't say that I'm financially free, but I can tell you what I'm going to do with all this money that I have now. I'm gonna go car shopping right now and buy a brand new car. No, I'm just kidding. What I'm going to do and what I'm kind of saving up for is to buy a house, because I would like to start taking my excess money that I'm making per month. And I mean, here's one thing. I can fully retire from Doordash right now, if, as stupid as that sounds. Not retire, but I don't need to do Doordash anymore. But for you guys, and for the sake of my sanity, because I enjoy doing it anyways, I'm going to continue doing it at least once or twice a day. I'm going to keep up the daily dash for a while. Personally, I actually just enjoy doing DoorDash, as silly as that sounds, because I like getting in the car, and then I like watching YouTube videos, and who doesn't like to make money while they're doing all that? You know, my car is almost like my safe place, and as unsafe as a car actually is. It's like my, not safe place, but the place where I go to have peace and quiet and stuff. If I'm gonna go have an important conversation, usually I'll go park my car somewhere. But anyways, comment down below how long you guys have been watching my channel. That's my question for you guys today. Comment down below how long you guys have been watching my channel. And I cannot thank you guys enough, because finally I can officially pay off all my bills, and that covers a $600 car payment on this ridiculous car that I'm driving around, because I thought I was going to need to have a big car to tow around all my stage all over the country for these shows that all disappeared due to COVID. So now I have this car for no reason. I'm thinking about getting a Tesla Model Y, because I think it's pretty obvious with Biden being in office, gas prices are going to skyrocket, and I'm already paying close to $100 a week for gas. And I'm not trying to get political, because if you see it either way, I think anyone who is a Democrat or a Republican would say, yeah, gas prices are probably going to go up, because of course we're trying to have cleaner energy, and I'm not opposed to that at all. I am 0% opposed to having a cleaner air, that is for sure. One of my big factors of moving out of California was all the pollution in the air. And honestly, if I didn't have to have this car for towing reasons, I totally wouldn't have it. I am all about the clean energy. Anyways, look at this Supra. Oh my God. It's beautiful. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the car. Oh, and now he speeds away. Damn it, I wish I would have got that on film. That is the car that I really wish that I could go buy right now. But I don't think it's very financially responsible, and I try to stay financially responsible. Although, some days I wake up and I'm like, oh, I want to go buy a car or something. Anyways, so today kind of is a huge day for me, because my channel finally crossed $1,600 a month, and all my bills are covered. It feels so good, because you guys don't see this, but I wake up in the morning, I sit by my computer, answer all these emails for my stunt show and for my footwear company. I'm always responding to stuff about questions about shoe sizes and stuff. I usually do that for the first 2 hours a day. Then I get in the car, I do the daily dash like I'm doing right now. It's 12:30, that's because I made 5 videos yesterday, and it took me extra long to edit those 5 videos, because normally I just do 2 a day. And then on top of that, I always go to the gym, and then I go home and I edit all these videos, and then Usually from about 6 till 10 at night, I'm working on my footwear company, either reaching out to people trying to sell shoes, or basically I work essentially 12 to 15 hours every single day. And it's finally, after 3 years of essentially living in poverty, because I will be honest, for the last, up until this year, before things started to finally go better for me, I was barely making enough money to get by. Especially when I was driving for only Postmates, I'd be working until 2 o'clock in the morning. Literally till 2 o'clock in the morning doing Postmates, because I did not have enough money to pay off my bills. That was my own doing, you know. I decided to start 2 businesses that cost a lot of money in a period of about 1.5 years. That was my stunt show and my footwear company, all which I dropped about $30,000 on, just in that 1 year. So, I mean, that's my own doing. I kind of planned on that lifestyle. Like, I wanted to have a business, and I was like, I'm 26, 27 years old. I'm fully capable of working my hardest right now, and I feel like I'm the most motivated right now. So I'm going to make my life really hard for me right now. And 3 years later, it is finally paying off. And yeah, I mean, you guys only see the daily dash of what I do, and I kind of feel like this is like my lunch break, but I've been putting in a lot of hours for the last couple of years, and it's finally paying off. So that's why I'm just trying to give you guys, I'm not saying that I'm ever correct, but I'm trying to give you guys the tips and tricks that I've used myself throughout the last 3 or 4 years of entrepreneurship, so that way you guys don't have to ram your head into a wall like I did many times. Like, I've made so many mistakes over the last few years. I mean, like, I almost got into like a freaking suing match with one of my clients over like a stunt show that we were putting on a couple years ago, because they basically wanted to steal my employees and pay them themselves and cut me out of the contract. But I'm not going to get into that stuff right now, because we eventually figured it out. But like, there's been so many ups and downs, and entrepreneurship is a crazy one. My favorite saying is, an entrepreneur is someone who jumps out of a airplane and with no parachute and figures out how to assemble the parachute on the way down. Because that is basically what starting your own business is. Like, unless you're like an experienced business owner or someone who's done it before, like, you are literally learning all the ins and outs of business pretty much. So anyways, just want to kind of start off the beginning of the daily dash while I drive over to the outlet mall, which we are pulling to right now. I am personally, I just ate my breakfast about 30 minutes ago, kind of repeating yesterday's dash where the freaking customer decided that they wanted to report the item as undelivered. It's funny because I called out how bad that item, or how bad that delivery was. I said that the delivery was, it's like $5.25 for like almost 9 miles, and I was like, man, this order sucks, but I'm going to do it because it goes by the gym. And of course, that customer sucks and freaking tries to report me not delivering an item that I literally vlogged me delivering, you know? And like, oh my god, it's so annoying. And of course, like, DoorDash was like, hey, the driver told because I called him and I was pissed. I was like, hell no, I'm not getting an undelivered item. I know for a fact that I delivered it, and my app shows me walk up to their door. And then DoorDash contacted me about probably like 30 minutes later and said, okay, the customer said that they got the food. Yeah, of course they got the food, freaking liars, man. That stuff pisses me off, because I even got a notification. This is the third one in about 5.5, 6 weeks or so. This is the third time a customer has done that to me. And that, man, dishonesty, I cannot deal with dishonest people. That stuff really bugs me, because I try to always be $4, 5 miles, not doing it. I always try to be as honest of a person as I can and be humble, and I mean, I hope I don't come off as anything but humble, but my whole goal is to help people out. And man, I got some stuff to talk about today, because man, I hate getting into these Facebook wars with people, but I am getting into some Facebook wars with people, and it's It's about like the $15 minimum wage thing. And I'm going to make a separate video on this, so I'm not going to talk about it today. But if you guys want to check that out, go for it. It'll probably come out in a couple days from now. Personally, I'll be honest, I'm not into the $15 minimum wage thing because I didn't get there. I did not get to essentially what I consider financial freedom by working any job like that. Like DoorDash and Postmates pay less. It's about what you do with your money rather than how much money you're making. And I was just talking about it yesterday. Like, if you give I don't want to talk too much about it, but let's say if you give a NBA player millions of dollars, by the time they retire, they're going to be broke in a year or so, you know? And it's not about how much you pay someone, it's about what they do with the money, you know? Until I figured out at 26 years old that, like, oh, I need to start acquiring assets that are going to make me more money to make my life easier in the future. Before that, I was making really, really good money as a professional scooter rider, as silly as that sounds, and stunt guy. I was making really good money in LA. And guess what? I always ran out of money because I didn't know how to work my finances. I didn't know about investing. I didn't know where to put my money. So I always ran out of it. Always. Every single year, no matter how much money I made, by the end of the year, I always ran out of money. Of course, I'm a dumb skate park kid, so, like, don't expect me to be, like, super savvy with money. But until I figured out how money works, I was just running out of it. So anyways, this has been a very long intro, but again, yeah, comment down below how long you guys have been watching my channel, and please, if you guys have not yet, please consider subscribing, because I am dressing nice today. I'm just kidding. I'm dressing wearing this freaking monster windbreaker because you can't see, but it is extremely windy outside, which worries me for my tramp wall setup because one time my wall blew over, and that is a 1,200-pound steel structure laying on top of a trampoline that you can't disassemble because all the screws are on the trampoline. Anyways, that was a shit show. So I'm gonna sit here and wait for this order to come in because I know a good order is gonna come in soon. I only have 30 minutes more on my dash, and I'm waiting and drinking my coffee and pre-workout. Not coffee, pre-workout. Today I'm skipping the pre-workout because I ran out of it. I do need to go buy some. Maybe there's a shop around here. This is coffee and protein. This is probably my favorite pre-workout because the protein refuels your muscles. At the same time, the coffee gives you the energy. It's not the same as like pre-workout because pre-workout, I feel like I just want my head's like lift weights. That's how I feel. And the coffee protein's kind of more of like, I don't know. It's pretty, I don't want to say organic, but it's much more natural. There's much less crazy items in a protein shake. By the way, if you guys want to get 20% off Garden of Life, they have all organic natural products. You can use, it's not my discount code, so it really does not matter if you use this or not. I'm not getting paid for it. Use Ambassador 20, AMBASSADORS20. I feel like I'm in a spelling bee. Use that code and you'll get 20% off the website. I've been sponsored by Garden of Life for like 6 years or so, and they send me a care package every month, so I'm super fortunate because I spent so much money on freaking workout supplements before I got sponsored by them, and that was a huge like bill off of my shoulders because, man, I used to spend like $100 a month on protein powder and then another like $60 on pre-workout. I still spend the money on pre-workout. I'll just be honest, I don't like Garden of Life's pre-workout because I like that shit that makes me feel like I need to lift the whole entire gym. Garden of Life's stuff is completely natural and it does not make you feel like you need to lift up the whole gym. It does make you feel good, but alright, well, I'm gonna film this $15 minimum wage video. I'll get right back to you guys as soon as we get an order because we can't do the daily dash without a dash. Just a quick update. It's been about 30 minutes or so. I've only gotten a few $5 orders that all went the opposite direction as my gym. So this could be very, very boring car vlog today. Might just be the car vlog and not the freaking, I'm gonna call the videos that don't have daily dashes, they're just gonna be the car cast. It's gonna be the daily dashless dash car cast. meaning we just don't get any orders, because sometimes that happens. But it's lunchtime right now, which is kind of strange that I haven't gotten any orders. Maybe the DoorDash gods are telling me that I don't deserve an order right now, and they know that I'm just doing casual dashing, and hopefully they're giving orders to the people that absolutely need these orders more than I do. I hope that that's the truth, and all these people that really need, like, some people, especially if you're like just getting into DoorDash, this can be a lifesaver to some people. Like, I remember when my old roommates got hired by DoorDash, he was like the happiest person in the world. I'll be honest, I was the happiest person in the world when I got hired by DoorDash. When they finally put me onto the platform, I was like, oh my God, I can make so much more money than when I was doing Postmates. Like, I was so happy because it was like such a stress relief. I went from working like 10-hour days doing Postmates to like 4 to 5 hour days and making enough money to get by. It was unbelievable, the difference. Anyways, so we are just kind of sitting here. Insert SpongeBob 3 hours later. DoorDash logged me out. We didn't get an order, and I can't log in again until 4:30, it says. So today is going to be the first version of the CarCast, aka DoorDashless or Daily Dashless Dash. No dash today. It's very unfortunate, but oh well. We had a productive conversation, and anyways, thank you. I just wanted to tell you guys how supportive I am of you guys, and like how much I appreciate you guys watching my channel, and I really sincerely hope that you guys gain some kind of information from this channel. Again, I'm never going to claim that I'm correct. I am very flawed. In fact, I would definitely tell you that I'm a partial moron. I am not the smartest person in the world, and I am open to any conversations. You know, if anyone disagrees with me, let me know in the comments down below with my philosophies. I'm only telling you what I use to get by and like how I've gotten to where I am today. And I'm not saying I'm like rich or anything, you know. I'm just barely getting to the point where I don't have to be struggling. And that is my whole point of this channel, is to give people out as much tips as possible. Anyways, if you guys haven't yet, please check out my footwear company at offaxisacrobatics.com. And honestly, look, I'm probably going to continue this code on, because so many people, look, if people don't have enough money to get by or something, I'm going to continue this code of Tanner's YouTube for another, I'm going to go until the end of February, because today or tomorrow is supposed to be the last day of this $35 footwear sale, and I know these shoes are worth $110, but if you guys are watching my channel, I'm going to continue the code until February 28th, or whenever the last day of February is, because I don't know if it's a leap year this year or not. Basically till March 1st, $35 shoes. You can get the Ninjas at $35 using the discount code Tanner's YouTube. Or if you're watching this in the future and it's past March 1st, 2021, you can use the discount code OffAxisTanner for 30% off anything. Always, that code's always going to exist, 30% off. But until then, use discount code Tanner's YouTube, and I'm going to say that it's probably around 70% off or so. You're going to get the Ninjas for about 35 bucks. So these are $110 shoes. You're welcome. I hope I know a lot of people have already ordered them, and I hope that people are happy. I'm really not making much money on these shoes, but I really appreciate, it's my way of showing the audience that I appreciate you guys watching my channel, and I hope you guys stick around, because I'm going to be giving out more free stuff in the future and stuff as well. Alright, I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, please. Peace.